Hey guys, welcome on in to another episode, Getting Wild with Terry and Friends, NHL trends and betting picks. I'm Terry, ready to break down today's slate. Of course, I could recap Friday and Saturday, but that's like forever ago in these series. I would have to look up what won and what didn't. But I won't do that because it was a few days ago. But recapping kind of what happened here on the whole weekend. Um, Starting with, let me get it up here. Each series, um, we'll be obviously talking about three of them today. So the ones that we'll talk about the series that we didn't, but that'll be going on Thursday, which is the Rangers and the Hurricanes. Getting 2 days off here, which is probably good for the Rangers. Did not look good in the last game. The streaks ended. Alexis Lafreniere point streak ended. Unfortunately, Mika Zibanejad assist streak ended at 14 games. What a streak that was. But unfortunately, it ended there. The Rangers with the loss. Now they'll look to go back to Carolina, and they really need to win that game because if not, it's going to game seven, and the Hurricanes will have all the momentum. So, huge game on Thursday for the New York Rangers, and we'll, of course, get to that on Thursday. Um, no NHL show tomorrow because we are breaking down the NHL game today. So, we'll be breaking down tomorrow's game and today's games today. Good day again, Terry. You too as well, Captain Bry. Got rocked on player props yesterday, hoping for a better day today. Yeah, NHL player props were not good yesterday. I only bet two. They both lost, as I said. Alexis Lafreniere and Mika Zibanejad, their streaks both came to an end. Player props have been awful for me the last couple of days. I agree. But see if we can get it going here today. We'll start with the first game that we are going to be talking about, which is the Boston Bruins and the Florida Panthers. Boston plus 170 to plus 180. Florida minus 201 to minus 220. Here in this one, 5.5s right across the board. Here, the Bruins lost Brad Marchand to injury, came out in game four. And I want to say that they came out strong, but they came out and got outshot 15-5 by the Florida Panthers. They were able to get 2 goals. So that was big for the Bruins, getting 2 goals on 5 shots. But then the rest of the game, it kind of just stayed the same with the shots. Florida just dominated that game. Florida ended up coming back and getting the 3-2 win. They did have Florida on the puck line, so it was unfortunate that they couldn't get there. But the Panthers have won 3 games in a row now against the Bruins. 6-1, 6-1, and then last game 3-2. So the Panthers have seemed to have found a way here to handle this Bruins team. And this Bruins team has been taking a lot of penalties and a lot of really dumb penalties that for a team trying to get back into the series, you really shouldn't be taking. Brad Marchand punching Lundell in the face in the first period of game one, or sorry, of the last game. Yes, I get it. You guys are pissed because of Brad Marchand getting punched in the face and obviously being out. But don't go and take stupid penalties. Get back at Florida by playing well and trying to win the game. That's how you should get back at Florida. That's not the way the Bruins tried to do it. And Florida dominated that game. Florida, overall better team. What does this Bruins team? When I say what do they have to play for, obviously they have their playoff lives to play for. But do they really believe that they're coming back in this series? I don't. I think the Bruins are dead. Give me the Florida Panthers minus 1.5 plus 130. I think they get the puck line win here. Boston most likely will be down in the third period and will be pulling that goaltender at least once, maybe twice. So look for the Panthers to take care of business here against the Bruins. They really had their chance at home, but lost 6-1 and lost 3-2. And just looking like a team ready to hit the golf course. That's what I believe will happen. Wow. Nick agrees with me, which rarely happens. Panthers -1, -129. Yeah, I'd rather go with the puck line, +130. And a team total over 3.5, +115. Panthers in the series tonight. And yes, Brad Marchand is out again. So he will not be playing again. And that's unfortunate for the Bruins. It really is. Thinking similar to Game 5 against Tampa Bay, lots of empty netters for the Panthers. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping for to help me cash this puck line. And of course, if you guys tailed when I pulled the trigger on this series prop, I do have Florida at -1.5 in the series. I believe at +114 or +124, one of the two. So if the Panthers win this game, I'll cash that -1.5 in the series prop, which I'd like to cash. Panthers best team in the East. Yeah, I guess so. But they still are going to have a tough series. Whoever they face, Rangers or Carolina, it's not going to be an easy series, that's for sure. But I do give the Panthers the edge over both of those teams. But I think it'll be close. Panthers puck line, Barkov assist, Kachuk over 3.5 shots and goal. I like it. When it comes to props, I stayed off this game. I did tail puck picks, who pulled the trigger on Florida money line and Kachuk point for -120. I tailed that, so I'm on that as well. But no other props for me in this game. I do, however, have props in this game. Vancouver Canucks and the Edmonton Oilers. Vancouver +170 to +170 right across the board. Edmonton -191 to -210. 6.5s right across the board in this game. And I'll start off with I'm a bit shocked to see the Canucks +170 in this game. Vancouver 6-1 against the Oilers this season. For some reason, they have the Oilers number. Obviously, Edmonton won one game in this series so far in overtime, but otherwise, the Canucks have had the advantage. Edmonton's gone over 6.5 in 7 of their last 8 games. They have been struggling defensively and in net. And Stuart Skinner not getting the start today. After the last couple starts, it'll be Calvin Pickard starting for the Oilers here in this game. 8 of the last 10 meetings between these teams have gone over 6.5. One of the two that didn't go over finished with 6 goals. We've seen every game in this series so far go over 6.5. And maybe Pickard is a bit better than Skinner here in this game. Ultimately, I still like the total to go over between these two teams. Over 6.5 +102. Matthias Ekholm has a goal in all 3 games in this series so far. +600 to score for a quarter unit. Not someone I thought that would be on a 3-game goal streak. Obviously, being a defensive defenseman, it's surprising, but it's the truth. He's been shooting the puck and he's been scoring. So we'll take him at +600. And then Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, over half an assist, -104. We'll take him as well. He has an assist in 5 of his last 6 games. So a bit forgotten about with some of the other Oilers ahead of him. Another play that I was looking at, that I've been looking at last game and this game, and I haven't pulled the trigger, is Leon Draisaitl over 1.5 points. He's done that in 7 of his last 8 games. He has multiple points. I do know he's dealing with an injury, and that's what's been keeping me off. But he still found a way to get multiple points uh, in game 4 or game 3, and won't surprise me to see him get multiple points here in game 4 as well. Let's see. Big game tonight? No, there is no big game tonight, Tim. The Timberwolves season is over. Congratulations to your Denver Nuggets who have won and they're moving on to the next round. Congrats. Panthers and Oilers parlay. See, I, I want to bet the Canucks. I do. I want to bet the Canucks really, really badly. But I just feel like Edmonton has to come out in this one. Edmonton has to come out and play well in this game. I don't know why I have it as Edmonton in Vancouver. That's a mistake, so I apologize, guys, down below. It's Vancouver in Edmonton, so I apologize about that. But yeah, this is a really important game for the Oilers. They have to. You don't want to go down 3-1 heading back to Vancouver. So I do expect the Oilers to give it their all, and maybe with Pickard and net they play a bit better. But seeing the Canucks at plus 170 is just is very, very tempting because they have the Oilers number. So we'll have to see if that continues. Oilers team total over 3.5. Not messing with the puck line or -1 line. Grabbed Oilers -1.5 to win the series, or minus 105 to win the series. No, I don't think so. People have underestimated this Canucks team. I haven't underestimated them, but I haven't really taken advantage of them. And I should have because they've been winning games. And I think people have been underestimating the Canucks. I do think they win this series. Would love to trust the Oilers, but can't get there with Pickard. I agree. Draisaitl over 1.5 points. I lean that way. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins assist. I do like it. Hyman goal. Yeah, he needs to get going. I think a couple games in a row, no goal. So we'll see if he can get on the score sheet. Over 6.5. Draisaitl over 1.5 points. Nugent-Hopkins assist and Quinn Hughes assist. All right, best of luck. Like him. Weird, it says 2-2. Nice try, though. Tim, have you watched the last 2 games? Denver just decided not to show up the first 2 games. Now they've actually decided to show up to games they're winning. So the series is over. Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets. Now, going along to Wednesday's game, you might be thinking, well, why do you have the 5-1 score there and those odds? Well, for some reason, BetStamp doesn't have the game for tomorrow on their app. So can't actually bring up the odds for Wednesday's game. But I can let me jump onto one book so I can give you guys some kind of odds here for this game. We'll go with Bet365. Colorado's plus 120, Dallas -140, 6.5s here in this game. Plus 100 for the over, -120 for the under. Dallas 7-1-1 in their last 9 games. They played very well. Basically, since going down 0-2 to Vegas, since then they've gone 7-1-1, and they've been great. Colorado 5-4 in their last 9, 12 overs, 1 under, 3 games finished with 6 goals for the Avalanche. 7-5 of the last 12 against Dallas. Of course, that was 7-2 not too long ago. 7 overs, 1 under, 2 games finished with 6 goals. And people are going to say losing Valerie Nichushkin has really hurt this Avalanche team. Losing Devon Taves really hurt this Avalanche team. But the Avalanche came out with the same kind of effort that they did in Game 3, which is not good. McKinnon, once again, didn't get a point. McCarr didn't get a point. Rantanen didn't get a point. Lehkonen didn't get a point. This Avalanche offense has dried up. And Dallas is just manhandling them. The first 40 minutes of this game, one of the viewers, Billy, who said it perfectly in a DM with me, it looked like Dallas was on the power play constantly for the first 2 periods of this game. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Give me the Dallas Stars puck line, plus 175, to take care of business here and send the Avalanche to the golf course. Because the Avalanche aren't scoring goals. Maybe they'll have better luck on the golf course. Give me Wyatt Johnston anytime goal, plus 170 as well. A goal in 3 of his last 5 games. What an absolutely fantastic game he had in the last one. 8 shots, I believe 3 points. And is just playing really well for this Dallas Stars team. They've got a good one here in Wyatt Johnston for a long time. So see ya, Avalanche. It was fun, but go Stars. Laughing face says Ink. Oh, me talking about the Timberwolves? Yeah. It is what it is. I'm not an NBA fan anyway. I did jump on the Timberwolves bandwagon after the first 2 games, but of course now I'm off. Avs are done. Stars puck line. I agree. And you know what? A lot of people might be saying, "Oh, well, they'll come into play in this game because they don't want to get eliminated." Where has that been the last 2 games when they were at home, where they're supposed to be this amazing juggernaut that's unbeatable, but they got absolutely dominated on home ice. Something's wrong with the Avalanche. Talk about a series that is over. Congrats on your Stars losing Big Val. No, I disagree. Because they looked just as pathetic the game before without Big Val or when Big Val was there. So I disagree. And a lot of Avalanche fans are going to cry about that. You looked awful before losing him, so you can't use that as an excuse at all. Stars probably close it out. I agree. I think they do. Stars to win the series minus 1,200. Thank me later. Yeah, no Stars future bets for me in this series. I do have them to win the Western Conference and to win the Stanley Cup. So they can move on to the Western Conference with a win in this game. And I do believe they get the job done against the Avalanche here. But that's today's show. Hit the like and subscribe button. Appreciate all the support, guys. Obviously, no NHL show tomorrow because we just broke down that game. So we'll be back on Thursday for the NHL show. Premium plays in the NHL, I've given them out to you. So don't buy them. If you want my MLB premium plays at picksandparlays.net in the description below, you can go get them there. Best of luck on your bets today and tomorrow. And we'll see you guys on the show on Thursday. Thanks for watching, guys.